do with Breathe and his top lane pool now? Is he just going to go towards Ornn? It would give them a nice amount of re-engage, I will say that.
I mean, so far this year, specifically in the spring split for Cube, we've kind of seen a lot of Renekton. So far in the summer split, though, hasn't been the most successful thing in the world. Has played it once and lost once, so it's a little bit unfortunate. It is still difficult to really kind of get out of that situation if you end up getting caught out.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. Both sides all loom out. Now,
Oh, that is very awkward.
See,
Like
what was it?
that was a while ago. It was Ambulance Soraka.
What was it in her kit that gave mana? Was it the E?
It was the I believe it was the E.
Yeah.
So, yep. Well, let's see that with all that kind of pressure up top side and no supports to be seen. LP is honestly getting rinsed right now, and this is going to be a pretty easy 1v1. Flash for flash. Hope called his bluff, and that is so clean to see. Cube now getting engaged upon by Lumao. It's a 5-level difference between that Alistar and that Renekton. And here we go, a 4v4 as it all comes down. The Ornhorn comes in. Tanguin flashes away. Now Lumao going to be turned into some beef burgers as they send him to the slaughterhouse. They can turn straight onto Wei and make a little bit of firewood as well. Tanguin trying to get a little bit of damage down onto Shanks. Will get the slowest shock blast ever to kill him off, but will end up trading one away.
Yeah, Iwandi took a deep breath as he hopped and skipped out. With the back RNG though, sneaking away this dragon is huge.
Yeah,
it means
Cube.
No longer Ocean Soul available super early on for WE, so RNG very happy with this exchange, even if they're down several thousand gold.
They want to go for this fight, though. It looked like the Rift Herald was this call here from WE. They want to try and maybe accelerate it. They're in a bit of a choke right now. Hein gets himself onto the backside, turning himself onto Lumao to try and knock up as many people as possible. The Ornhorn coming in to try and knock anybody up, but there will be a trade of Jace for Rel. That is 100% worth for WE for the moment. A flash away by Lumao means that he's able to keep himself safe. 2 towers from this as well.
Yeah, Demolish procs. Cube's gonna have to take the long way out, but he will make it back home, and now they still pull the trigger.
Yeah, looking for a little bit of movement here onto Hang, and will kill him off, no problem whatsoever. TP coming in off the back of that means that Shanks is dead to rights as well. No flash for him to really go anywhere, gets knocked up. Yeah, taken out will be confirmed there by the Maokai. So good responses coming out here now from RNG. The game was starting to out of them. No one's actually diving onto this fully yet. Now they'll go in with the isolated Q damage. That's going to be Shanks confirming that kill. Tried to clear the way. Actually, didn't even really try to clear the way.
No,
I thought he was trying
he
to do,
sent
but
that
yeah.
back onto Shanks for.
Yeah. Will eventually get caught out, you would imagine. But if he's able to get an ultimate onto someone like LP, blow his ultimate, blow the Feather Storm really quick, and that's exactly what they're going to go for. They're going to try and jump in with the Magnet Storm. Tanguin's already dead. The Ornhorn trying to come in, does knock up a fair few of them, but look at this damage the Cube is going for in that isolated 1v1. You are never winning that one, LP. Hope comes in. Cube finishes them all off. It's a 5 for none.
I think they're ready to fight. They're not going to let this one go over easy.
They're thinking about it. For the moment, they haven't fully committed to it. They would like to have that Tibbers back before they really go for a fight. It's a bit of a spite on 2 fronts. Yeah, that was odd. Why are you going in on that way? That was just such a strange move. And now the TP comes in. They're like sheep being herded to their deaths right now. They will try to turn on one of the wolves. The Cube will be taken down. Looking more like a spear as he got his corners taken off him, but where do you go? How do you get out of this one here? You know you're just being corralled, but it's a 4v4. The engage has to come from Iwandi. Hang still has his ultimate available. The Feather Storm just about off cooldown. Here we go. They're going to jump in onto Breathe. He does get the knock up straight away onto Shanks. They're going to jump in. It's again another separated fight. There is the Feather Storm to go right up, but what goes up must come down. LP is doing absolutely no damage of any significance, and finally Hope comes in to finish off those kills. WE knew they had themselves an opportunity in that fight, and they took it with
control of this game. I will say that little song and dance has cost them a majority of their Baron time, so they're not actually going to be able to fish. And he's going to wrap all the way into chickens, but there's a blue ward in there. But either way, you can just actually walk on the control ward. It doesn't matter.
The TP, they haven't been able to see the ward, and here comes Shanks. He flashes in. LP has to cleanse and immediately go into the Feather Storm, but he is dead. Turned into chicken wings. Now Breed will be next to follow. Lumao turned into some burgers as well. It's a full fast food meal. And this is WE once again.
Hey, but it's a 5 versus 2. I think if WE are feeling themselves, they will look to end this game right here, right now.
Not only end the game, but they also get themselves in the playoffs. But as we look to see maybe another re-engage, Wei going to jump over and try and get in on top of the wall, but has to use a stopwatch straight away, a flash away to keep him alive for the moment. Does have himself a twisted advance with the Magnet Storm. brings them all together for a nice big hug, and Cube really rips through the rest of the team. LP, no flash, no cleanse, and now WE with the ace will try and end the game. They have to get the minion wave from top or mid. Either one will do, but it looks like they'll finally lock themselves into playoffs.
RNG poke their head into the pit, and Iwandi brings them all back down to earth. That's going to be playoff secured for Team WE. It's been a bit of a awkward road, to say the least. But 7-5, and this one individual game win in the series here against RNG. They will lock top 10, and they don't have to look over their shoulder no longer. RNG won't be able to secure playoffs today. Chance is still there, however, to pick up a series win. But WE, absolutely, that would be fun. That would be really fun, actually, because no one's going to beat him on the side lane. And as far as wave clear is concerned, RNG have plenty, as well as poke, and a lot of engage and disengage from the rest of their core. So this is a bit of a monster for your angle. Ooh. I like it from Reeve, to be honest with you. And it does throw down the gauntlet. They're saying, look, you know, you don't... And Lumao is here, so stun will be locked in, but do they have the damage to run him down? Maybe with the slow, he may have to just commit the flash. Does he want to pop a pot? Does he really?
He does have the shield. He flashes. Breathe underneath the tower, though. Gets himself first blood, and that's exactly what RNG needed.
The bigger the chance that Wei could actually be here, though. I don't think they're reading it. Here you go, engage.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to get Lumao getting punted back after the flash. He does have a flash available to him, but I think he knows he's dead regardless of what happens. So, gonna be... Oh, I was going to say they would love to give that one over to Hope, but unfortunately, it does end up going ignorant to the way this jungle matchup works. Apologies.
No, it's absolutely fine. Hung is dead. Bye-bye,
dead,
Hung.
yeah. Or is he? One more auto? Oh, not even going to be needed. Just going to have the Q. I thought he would maybe get himself a little bit of a shield, but not to be.
That aside. Dragon is going to be picked up here by RNG. And that's huge. Iwandi, Hex Flash. Hung, Hex Flash. I feel like for WE, I mean, maybe if Tang Yuan face checks here, a little rough.
I was going to say, Hang needed to get the Steadfast Presence up. He does have it now, but feel like he needed that a little bit earlier. The Charm is going to force his flash out of him. Flash forward, breathe, looking for something that just wasn't there. And without the riposte, he gets punished. So greedy there from RNG, and WE were ready for it. RNG. Yeah, I mean, but like it kind of highlights a big issue for RNG so far this year, where it's, or the split at least, as we have seen El Dragon on the bot side. It looks like they're kind of saying, look, we'll give over a little bit of this, you know, kind of pressure with no real plates to be given. As we can see, here comes the all out right in on top of Breed. I don't think Shanks actually landed the stun there, which is a little bit unfortunate. Now Breed can get the healing coming down, and a 1v2 flash, not quite enough damage, not quite enough distance, I should say. It ends up being a 1-for-1. Still think this is okay for WE if they can.
Waze in that top tri brush. LP's down here, so the cross map has already happened. That's the exchange here for RNG.
Here, because it got so close. I don't think Shanks lands the stun here.
The W goes wide a little bit late, but look at this from Breathe, because he...
We'll see come back now. 30 seconds till the dragon spawns. We will see WE conceding this top lane turret, and now let's see all of that farm as well. So Breed able to kind of start building off of this side lane pressure, and that's why Cube is on bot lane, which in fairness is kind of okay for the side of WE right now, because Dragon's going to be spawning in 20 seconds, and that's the next big objective. That
Shanks has stopwatch, so he's going to press his, and then he's going to flash out.
And then he's going to TP because he's got a stun. Breathe is here, and this is disastrous for RNG. They waited so long. The riposte was telegraphed. Oh my days, RNG, it's falling apart. They had such a great start. Lumao is here, but I mean, no one's there to kind of fight with him.
Yeah, no, WE should secure this dragon, but can the follow-up be secured here? Hung.
Oh, another TP. Shanks is coming back.
Oh,
Shanks is coming back. They will get the one hung, but again, that was kind of fine for it, because now they're going to jump onto LP. The feathers will fly. Hope is still alive. They're trying to burn onto him. He flashes away. The feathers are almost so good there. Tang Yuan does not have any more spirit rushes left. They're going to try and burn him down before he can do anything else. There's a confirmed kill going over to the Alistair. Shanks flashes away, finally gets hit by the Q. They will able to kind of finish off Iwandi, you would imagine, with plenty of damage in CC. Punts away the vibe, but she'll have her Q back in 2-1. That's going to be an easy one to finish off here. So RNG, they take the fight. I mean, WE, though, they're kind of pulling around.
I'll try in the mid lane. They'll do just that. So tower trades across the board. All of these outer towers dead. the collapse
Wandy's
look like?
here. TP's coming in. He's get punted away. This is gone. Dead.
Gone.
Buried. It's nothing you can do about it. You have got an Alistar to kind of keep everybody away, and now Wandy has to use his ultimate, but he'll trade his life gladly. Can anyone else get out? It's going to be a flash in. Breathe and wait, trying to see if they can jump in onto this backside as well. They will take out Hung. Cube using the ultimate and the dashes, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get away. That charm was huge from Tangyuan, but will he be able to save his life? No, he won't. Shanks flashes away. You only get 2 of your Baron buffs out. RNG with a dragon. A teleport, maybe onto LP, who does have flash and cleanse. Oh, you cannot flash the Q. Really nicely done there by Shanks, and those little moments are key. As we see, Han gets caught out just a little bit, does have his ultimate, but not quite sure if he's going to be able to knock back enough people to make sure it's significant enough. Ends up being a 1-for-1 trade. Breathe
comes in from Wei, but I feel like it would be a pretty awkward fight to take against the side of WE. When
Rail comes in, you should probably ult from that point, and that was an absurd amount of damage coming out from Breathe with his Hullbreaker, and it means he's able to take a turret, so that's going to be Dragon.
RNG with Breathe now on this Hullbreaker spike. I feel like the best thing to do, send him on a reset. Maybe he picks up on the wave, but send him on a reset, get him on the bottom side of the map. Let him split push now that the Dragon
finished up for Shanks. Bloodthirster finish up for the Xayah. They jump onto Bloom now, getting decent damage onto him, and that's going to force him into a stasis. Will he be able to flash away? No, he will not. That could spell into the Dragon now. You've lost a lot of fight. This now is RNG.
Yeah, you absolutely have to. RNG, what's the call? How do you deal with this? Iwandi's on the side.
He's holding on to your life with that unstoppable or unbreakable will. There's going to be the Chain of Corruption over the side there, and there's going to be the Baron secured, but the inhibitor was taken because Cube cannot deal with him. Iwandi will flash away. Does he stay alive? That's the question.
Oh, Tangyuan.
Ooh, Tangyuan flashing, just about to stay alive, but Hope still around.
That spawn. WE could certainly pay him a visit. Speaking of being paid a visit.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Cube has very little magic resistance all in all, but he's now isolated Tangyuan with the all out, and he's going to try and go for it. They are going to force both ultimates out of Tangyuan and Wei. They will be up before the next dragon does spawn, but that's a good Baron buff to take off the board. Cube hold against Breed, that is the question. I don't think he can do it for a long time, so WE, you need to get out of this fight immediately.
You have to. Or you have to send it. What's going to happen? Dragon's being flipped. It's flipped.
Oh, secured. Got themselves the Dragon Soul. Now RNG might fight for this game. They're going to jump straight in on top of LP. He's dead. Going golden is Shanks as they look to try and take out the rest of RNG. Lots of damage still available to them. The charm is good, but it's only on top of the Poppy. GA does get popped here by Wei, and he's going to try and move back in on top of this one here. The Everfrost doesn't land, but the Spirit Rush is good enough. Going back over the wall, does he have the damage? Hope, though, flashing in, kills off Bloom out. Now they got to make sure they go back to the base. That's all they want to do in RNG is just keep them here because they're losing everything. Breathe is 1v1ing. He's 1v9ing. He's killing everything. TP going to be coming in now. It's going to be the Annie to try and make this one work. The inhibitors are gone. The Nexus is alive. There's no flash available for Shanks. And Breathe ends it all. Soloing the entire game, and we will go to a game 3.
Woo. My Alistar pick, if that's something Lumao was looking at, but Depth Charge as well, still a very powerful armor to give over. I feel like Tom Kench would actually be a pick which kind of breaks this game for WE. It was a brief hover, but I feel like if Lumao wanted it, certainly could. Would he really Janna into Iwandi? I feel like the answer is no. It's just going to be
interesting to see kind of how LPL goes into Worlds, funny enough, because we're not going to be on the competitive patch for, or at least the most recent competitive patch in our playoffs for sure.
For a while. Oh, Cube is
dead.
That's all good.
Yep. Saw it happening. I think I've seen this happen a million times.
Disappears for like half a second.
Yeah, you think I'm alive? No, I'm not. I'm dead. Well, a hook gets used and an ultimate from the Nautilus gets stolen. Do we see a re-engage coming in? Yes, we do. It's going to knock up onto Wei as Iwandi goes very aggressive, and that's going to be a flash in with the Tibbers right on top of Hung. I mean, that felt like Iwandi left Hung out to dry there. That felt...
Hope and Iwandi just wanted the wave under. Iwandi's got no flash, but they want Hope.
Yeah, they'll get Iwandi. Because, as you mentioned, no flash, no summoner to be burned.
RNG for now. W can answer it out, of course, maybe with a mid-lane dive, but it's a bit difficult.
Oh, they're going to try and dive in here onto Shanks, who is going to be bursted out, and a reset coming in here for Wei means he does have access to even more abilities.
At tier 1. It's also going to end the laning phase up here in the top side, don't forget, between Reeve and Cube. as this was starting to lean a little more into Reeves' favor than perhaps WE would like. Seems like it's going to be the case. Deep teleport here from Breathe, and it's off vision.
Very
so
deep.
I mean, WE don't know what's going on, but they don't know about Iwandi either.
Yeah, they're going to jump on the Tanguan, who immediately has to go gold, and you can see Hope trying to put down the Feathers as best he can. He cleanses immediately. Feathers go into the Feather Storm, and Bree takes him into the all-out. Shanks trying to get himself over the wall and should be able to do so, but he will be followed back over. And this dragon still has not been finished off. It's a bit of a trade, though. Double kill coming in for both sides. Flash in, flash away. Way not able to utilize this Shanks pick for the moment. Cube losing the Dominus.
Oh, Cube, get off the
There's
dragon.
no
It needs to
jungler.
reset.
Yeah, he really does, but we're going to see now, we're going to see the Dragon try to go down to 6,000 or 600 HP. Doesn't have Smite. Nobody has Smite. Now there's going to be a straight up 50-50. Who ends up getting it? Nobody. Absolutely nobody. Finally, they turn their attention back to it. A TP back from Tanguan. Lumao recognizing if he uses his stopwatch, he's going to be able to stay alive. A Q from Cube will keep him there as he's going to try and keep him going. They get the stun down, but not quite able to trade it back. Oh my god. Never mind. Shanks has 1-2, so good on him. But do we have a fight? That is the question. We're going to see a hook land there. Lumao coming in. We're going to see Hang trying to jump straight in on the backside. They've got the double knockup with the quickness, and they're able to trade back a jungler for a mid laner. LP still keeping himself alive and healthy, but this Breathe on the Cassandra still doing work. Now you can see Hope and LP trying to go for it. Oh, the Feathers, the knockup with the hail of arrows comes in. It ends up being a triple kill for Cube. He gets the Rift. And Breathe and Cube find themselves for a little bit of a duo. Iwandi on another fantastic flank. So we see Hope does get hooked up here, but nobody to really follow up on top of this one here. Yeah, he doesn't have to use anything. Luma went way too far forward on his own, and now they're going to use the all-out to bring Cube right in top of everybody. Ignite goes down as Iwandi wants a little bit of supportal combat. The Dragon has reset, and Breathe once more. Iwandi flashes away, but he gets flashed back on top of it. He is dead as well. The 3v5. They try and get away from this Tibbers, and they will be able to get back over the wall with the Blast Cone. Now more damages, more flashes being burned, and RNG there just vibing with this setup right now.
Yeah. WE, to quote you, I think just got a little bit lost in the sauce.
See Q being able to defend this, and that's just
they're on Baron
wasting too much time. They go straight back onto the Baron, but I mean, Lumao and Wei are here, so Hope is really not in a position. And Hank's going to take so much damage from this. They need to get back out to the side of the pit. Hope is a flash off the back of the pit. They're going to TP in. This is awful for the side of WE. They decided they want to try and go for this Baron. They're going to completely flip it. Shanks looking to try and make this one work for his team. Oh my lord, those Feathers went in. Now Lumao is dead. Now the fight gets a little bit scary for the side of RNG. Breathe, trying to see if he can get anyone on the backside, but he just can't do it. Shanks sacrificed his life for the betterment of his team. It's a
it could just be secured here.
They think they have it.
Hung's away. I think that, yeah, this thing is...
Oh, the TP from Shanks, though. Hang, you need to get in. You need to get in. He won't be able to get it, but can they get out? That is the question. They're going to try and jump in straight into LP. He is going to die straight away, and that's going to be the fight coming in now. Shanks sacrificing his life to the betterment of his team there. We're going to see Wei not really the position I thought he wanted to have himself in. You get 2 of the Baron buffs out.
Not that big. Right, only 3k.
Breed's probably dead.
RNG. Breed. I mean, let's see. How dead is he really when he's playing?
They're committing the TP. Wei and Lumao are here. How dead is he? Well, Tanguan is dead. Who will die first? The Breed that got engaged on initially, or everybody else? Because right now he's still going for this. LP goes golden with the stasis. Lumao flashing away. He will die down. How is Breed still alive? Finally gets taken out, but it's a 2 for 3. LP flashes in. Double knockup. But I want the no! No, triple kill for LP. Driving.
Oh gosh, you hate to see it, don't you? You hate to see that flash in the back end, but WE, I think just the fact that, yeah, no one was really hitting Reeve, that's the big thing. As we come out of the replay and someone's hitting Hung, and this time it is Breathe, Tanguan gets the kill credit and the shutdown.
Rift, Hope was on the bot side and pushing in this lane. You can see just how powerful this Varus can be, though. We've seen it multiple times now, just having that extra little bit of survivability with that, going with that Zhonya's first rather than the Riftmaker, really kind of helping out the side of RNG, and now RNG break open the base. RNG looking to kind of put the final few nails in this coffin, and like we said, In with supers. Breathe has a teleport. Didn't lose his flash. Baron has been started. That's going to be burnt down just a little bit as Heng and Cube find themselves in the back of the pit. Here we go. Going on to LP. Goes into the Zhonya's like we talked about earlier. Another Zhonya's gets popped out. So there's Tangyuan going into his. Lumao flashes away. Keeps himself alive. Breathe is TP back into this fight as now Iwandi has to use his stasis. It's stopwatches galore. Way goes Golden.
Oh my God.
Popped. Finally the Viego goes down as somebody else goes in. I feel like that ringing will be in my head forever. Hang tries to make this one a little bit more worth. It's a 3 for 2 in favor of RNG for the moment, but the mid lane, your base is being killed. We might see.
I think Hung is going to have to make the walk of shame. And like you said, ringing going to be in the ears of WE. If they lose the game like this, it's just going to be one Nexus tower.
We'll have the Featherstorm very soon here for Hope as well. Mid lane is still being pushed in. So it's still advantage, you would imagine, for RNG as they wait to try and get that inhibitor gone. It's going to be up in the next couple of seconds. Here we go. They're going to try and jump straight in onto Tangyuan, but I don't know if Iwandi and Hung are going to be your damage source. They're going to keep him alive just about. Breathe is here, and Breathe picks up a kill. Those feathers are down, and they will do significant damage. There's going to be a nice little chain of corruption to try and stop the advance here. Lumao walks away with his life as LP picks up a kill onto Shanks, and now Cube trying to deal with Breathe. Iwandi finally getting a knockup. They need to kill off everybody, but I don't think they've got the damage to flash over. The stasis is good! It's a league of Zhonya's here in the game number 3 in RNG.
This is absurd. RNG, though, they don't care. They'll close out the game. League of Stopwatch. It's about 5 years ago, but I think RNG would love to relive 2018, 2019. They'll pick up this series. And whilst they won't mathematically lock them into playoffs, it all but confirms it. And WE will be okay with picking up their 1 win in this series too, as it does the exact same thing with the confirmation. RNG, messy 3rd game. I mean, from both teams realistically, but a fun one, which are...